Well, hello, y'all. It's Miss Ladybug. Also, I respond to Captain, and my real name is Morgan. So, I'm gonna do what all my friends and a few of my associates have been wanting me to do for years now. And that's during this quarantine time, I'm gonna try to start YouTube. So, I'm just cleaning the drool and extra sleep off my face because, I haven't really done anything for like 3 days. So yeah, my face, nice and clean. This is just what I do because I don't have that many skin issues, except for like that once a month things flare up. And I have some residual scarring from that, but I have freckles, so they'll blend in when summertime comes. So, what we gonna do? I'm just gonna do a basic every day. Like, them days that I gotta go to work, I'm a hostess with the mostest, and it's AM shift and I gotta be in at 11. And I just want to make myself look, well, not so pasty as fudge. So here we go. I'm just gonna grab some. A lot of the stuff I have is from Ipsy, so I don't buy a lot. So this is Glosser lip gloss. I got in an Ipsy bag. I get a little smooch of it, and then it does like really moisturize. It also smells like roses, which I don't really mind. I have some hydrating facial cream that I also like to use. I have this one, and then I have pods when I'm having a real dry day. All right, my makeup desk is a trash, and I did not think about this beforehand. Well, I have misplaced my other lotion. It is pods, like extra cream. It's this one. When I'm feeling real dry, and usually at night I use this one. But it also smells like, well, my husband says old grandma. Specifically, his old grandma. So I'm going to use this one because I'm going to have to go back downstairs and play video games with his ass. And once I put on this makeup, I might not take it off. And it's kind of like devil. Sorry about using my middle finger. I'm not, it happens. Little dabs. Just rub it in. I use my fingers for everything. Most makeup artists will be like, don't do that, blah, blah. But it's my face. I don't really do anybody else's makeup. So, and I have so many brushes that I'll eventually use them. But for right now, I use my hands. Even with eyeshadow, I'll blend with my fingers. It's just what I like to do. Okay. Alrighty then. Alright, so that's on. I have this old Fit Me. It's not really that old. 310, obviously. I used it a lot this winter. I was feeling extra pale. Just a little extra pale. So I got this old kabuki that I got at Claire's, I don't know, a lot of years ago. Just swirl this in. And like I said, this is like easy if you have, my skin type is, but it works. Beat it into my eye socket because I do get a little dark in there. And I just want to even myself out. Swirly, 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 swirl. Buffy, 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 buff. Kind of just buffing that into the lotion and my face. Don't forget your top lip. You gotta hide that mustache. Or as best as you can. Working your way to the other side. See how like this one's a little bit like kind of matching my neck and my chest area? It's a little creamier. And then this one's just tasty. Rubbing it in. I kind of just like fluff it in, buff it in, whatever you want to call it, in swirls. Like I said, this is what I do in the mornings when I have to go to work, and I've set 3 alarms every 15 minutes to go off, and I've waited till I have 15 minutes to get dressed, get my hair done, and go to work. So, buffing that in. Done. Putting that down. Big old fluffy brush. This is also my bronzing brush. I will use this. Just throw that anywhere, I guess. Sugar. It is a mini bronzer in Woody Wonder. Woody Wonder. Woody Wonder. So you just tap in. I kind of try to do it only on one side. Tap it off just a little bit. And then we just gonna, all right. I do a little contouring. It's real easy bronzering. When I was first taught this, the lady at the makeup store, I'm pretty sure it was Benefit in New York, said all you need to remember is a 3. So you want to like take it from your temple and look, I got a big old 5 head, like 5-finger forehead. So I'm going to try to take that down to like a 3-finger forehead or a 4-finger forehead. Okay. So you want temple area, swoop around to like right underneath. This is your cheekbone. If you can pinch it, and that bone right there is your cheekbone. You want to go under that cheekbone. Cut it out. Make it look like during this quarantine, you did not eat up all the snacks in your house in one day and then go back out to the store and buy some more snacks. Also, cut that jawline, once again, to make sure that you don't look like you've been eating all your Cheetos and your kids' Cocoa Puffs and everything during this 2 weeks. So, also, you can suck in. And see that line? That line is what I'm gonna follow. Buff it in. I take it all the way back to my ear, through my hairline. And just swirl and swirl. This camera is my cell phone, and it kind of has terrible lighting. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do my best. It's my first video, so don't judge too hard. Gonna buff in here, tap out again, maybe blow a little bit, and buff again. Now, I always start with my cheekbone because it's the middle of my 3. And then also, I don't want my jawline cut out to be super hard, so I try to get most of the product off onto my cheekbone. Swirl down. Buff in real light this time. Tap out. I'm taking this forehead down. My fuzzies are in the way. Just taking it down. See how it's starting to get a little darker there on the top too, because I want to blend that down. And then off to the other side. See our cheekbone? Yeah, so then I just follow that. Yes. So you want that little cutout, and then blend under your chin. Also, don't forget to blend down your neck, because you really don't want a harsh line, because then it looks like you're wearing a makeup mask, and that just ain't cute. And temples. You gotta get them temples. Just swirl it out into them temples. Bronze it up. Make that forehead tiny. Yes. After that is done, throw yourself anywhere. That's what I do. Okay, I'm gonna admit this. I have a small addiction to highlighter. I want my face to look like the shiny crab in Moana. I never remember his name, so today, even on my like easy days of doing makeup, I can't stop myself. I just can't. So I got this little one. It's little, it's Mary Do Manzer. I don't know. It's a cream highlighter that I also, so tiny, gave me my Ipsy bag. Just let me dab a little of that on my knuckle, just a wee bit. Now I like to like loosen this just a little bit with a little moisturizing face spray, just a little bit. Dab my middle finger in it. And then we just gonna work on top of that cheekbone, like that actual physical bone. When you tap into your face, you kind of wanna, hear it. Your finger tapping into your cheekbone. Also, I'm gonna do this one. I do it with my middle finger because I have more control, and I'm kind of like beating it into my cheek because I want that to stay all day. I did not put enough cream highlighter on my knuckle just now, so we're gonna have to double dip back in there. I don't like using a ton because also I'm trying to calm down on the highlighting of the whole face. A little on the nose, blend out with my ring finger. Just that little tip right there. Also, a little light dab on the top of my bridge. And then I blend that down just a wee bit and a little up. I love a strong Cupid's bow highlight, so I'm just gonna, and I push down into my like lip line to make my lips look a little fuller because my parents both had lips, so I have very full lips. So I just like brush it down into it, so it like pops, tap back into my finger. And right on. I do highlighting where the sun naturally hits. So I'm sitting in my makeup studio in front of my window. So literally where the light hits here, light hits top of your cheekbones, light hits top of your nose, chin, lips, little eyebrow, because that is what is gonna make your face look a lot brighter and a lot more open. And you want to look open because when this coronavirus freaking ends, we'll need to be open to seeing people again. And it might be a shocking experience for all of us because it's gonna be a long time since I've seen real people. Okay, back to this. I'm gonna use this. This is also I use as a highlight brush. And then I'm gonna rubbage through one of my drawers. All right, maybe, ooh, actually, yes. Oh, no, that's eyeshadow. Rummage through a different drawer and find same brand, but not a highlight, or not eyeshadow. This lovely goldish. It kind of is the same color as my other highlighter, but just like a slightly different tone. This one's a little bit more yellow. This is a little bit more pink. Get my own personal hair out of my hairbrush. So get off my finger here. So we're just gonna swirl. Push it in there. Tap all the excess off. And then, just rub it on top of the cream. I tend to do my face before I do my eyeballs, because I'm weird like that. So see, look at that. I just want to reflect. I want to blind people. When I get back out there in the world after 2 weeks of being inside my house, I want them to see me. I want to reflect my happiness. And I take it both ways, all up and down. Actually, I just like kind of swirl my finger in there and just tap right on the edge of my nose. Just use your fingers because they are your best tools. And then just buff out any extra. I don't retap it because my chin does not need to look like it's just warding off gods and men. Oh, yes. Oh, damn it. I forgot to contour my nose. So I get an angle brush. This angle brush. Also a Ipsy Find Luxie 207 medium angled shadow. It's a lovely brush. Also get the bronzer that we used before. I'm gonna go in and out accents. Just ignore it. We're gonna beat in there. Tap it off. I go from the under my brow, scoop it down my nostrils. But don't go all the way down. I'm gonna cut it out just a little bit because I like my nose. It's fairly straight. I've only had one bloody nose, and that's because I was swimming and I swam into my friend's hard head. And then from this eyebrow, just like right underneath it, and then buff it, and then swoop down. See how it slightly contours my nose, looking a little thinner. I also rock this in the base of my Cupid's bow so that my points look out. Pop out, look out. My points are looking out. They're on the lookout. There's some lips to kiss. Well, husbands. Also, I rock a little bit right underneath. See, God and good genetics bless me with full lips. But if you don't have full lips, if you buff a little bronzer into your bottom lip line, not too crazy, Don't look like you just like wipe some dirt under there, but like buff it into your foundation, your highlighter, and everything. See how it makes my bottom lip look a little bit more pouty. It has a little bit more to give to it. That's just to pop it out, make it look a little pouty, a little kissable, because it's nicely moisturized by my chapstick. So I did that. Also, I take this brush is like my multi-tool of all tools. It's one of the few brushes that I also use. Tap that out. I like to, on a daily basis, take my bronzer, cut out my crease. I don't even cut it out. I just deepen it just a little bit, because I don't have hooded eyes and none of that shenanigans. So I have a lot of space. Like when I look up, there's a lot of space. Like you can see all my eyeshadow most of the time, as long as my eyeliner doesn't get out of grain. So like I just like to deepen this just a little bit, even on a daily basis when I'm doing like a no makeup look, or when I'm going to work. I blend it into my nose, what I did with my nose, bronzing and down. It also kind of darkens everything and makes it look real cute. I will tap back into this like 2 or 3 times, just wiggling the brush into my socket. I don't have a cool camera, so my zoom is myself, because I'm not touching it, just rolling. So angle, buff, 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 buff. And I just wiggle it, swirl on the edge to kind of darken that out a little bit. But you just want to window wipe your crease. Just window wipe that edge over and over and over again. Yes, that looks delightful. Yes. So once you've highlighted, bronze, powdered so everything looks kind of even, cut out some shiznap on your nose to make it look real snatched. I'm gonna reach in to one of my favorite now palette eyeshadow thingy Johns. Where's my other one? This is why Morgan needs to reorganize her studio, because she can't. Oh, there it is. I can't find nothing. But also, I don't never put stuff back where it should be anyways. So I'm going to use the Moods, because this one's kind of fun. And it has all these cute little colors. But I particularly like to use this one. Also, as a blush, as an eyeshadow, in the summertime when I got a tan going on, ooh, it's just so beautiful. But today, we're going to use it as eyeshadow. Like I said, your fingers, wrong finger. Your fingers are your best tool. Just swirl it in there. Just give it a little swirl. I'm just gonna, wiggle that finger on my eyelid. Just wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And I wiggle, 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 wiggle. Just rubbing it. And I'm not doing my whole finger. I'm doing literally like the tip of your fingertip. You just kind of but it's really not that much product getting on there. And then just tap back in and wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, doesn't that look nice? That's done. Actually, today we might spruce it up just a wee bit. We gonna get one of my I got this at Rite Aid. It's been a good brush. We're going to tap it into this here dark brown. I wonder if these have names. Not that I can tell. Just going to tap on in there. Look in. And do this little tiny corner. I'm going to buff. And wiggle. And buff. And wiggle. And buff. Ha! I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing.